of this management. With the training and knowledge received at Ranger School, the finished product is an individual who is capable of being an instructor, trainer, and leader of small units. He has mastered the skills of small unit operations, infiltration and exfiltration techniques, demolition, survival, evasion, resistance, and low altitude mountaineering. This man is the epitome of an infantryman, the finest soldier in the world. And as you have witnessed from this demonstration, is a man that's capable of appearing from anywhere at any time. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Ranger Interactive demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and render appropriate courtesy as the drill is passed and remain standing for the invocation and national anthem. Today's invocation will be given by Chaplain Shillman, the chaplain of the Ranger Training Brigade.
Please join me in prayer. Almighty God, it is with great joy that we come before thy presence.
Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to sing along with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Command Sergeant Major of the Ranger Training Brigade, Command Sergeant Major John Burns.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome the family and friends who have traveled to Fort Benning for today's graduation. The last training event in the Ranger School program of instruction for Class 609 is this graduation. And as we come to the farewell point for this class, we recognize this important day in the lives of these young men, and we send them back to their units as the Army's newest Ranger qualified leaders. I think it's important that we also recognize and pay respect to those who have come before us, those who have led the path or led the way on the path that we follow today. Would all veterans who have served please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service, your sacrifice, and your continued support to our great country. I would also like to thank all commanders, command sergeants, majors, and leaders who attended today to celebrate this event with their soldiers. And finally, to the men who just want to get this ceremony completed. Those who have set a goal for themselves and volunteered one more time in their career during this challenging time for our armed forces. A goal that they set to achieve and had the drive to accomplish when so many who started with them did not. The men who will assume the responsibility of bearing the Ranger tab for the rest of their lives. As some of you know, this school is short, but after you have earned the tab, you will spend the rest of your life living up to the reputation of being a U.S. Army Ranger. Please join me in a round of applause for these great men of Ranger class. He currently serves as the Director of the Army Staff, and a copy of his complete bio can be found in your program. He is a graduate of Ranger Class 3-73 and the proud father of Captain David Huntoon of Class 5-05 and Lieutenant Ryan Huntoon, whose Ranger class is now patiently waiting for his father to finish his remarks so that they can graduate. Please join me in welcoming a warrior and Ranger leader, Lieutenant General David Huntoon.
Well, good morning. Good morning. I'm honored to be here on this great day for Ranger Class 0609. My remarks will be brief. In just a few minutes, we will graduate another class of soldiers who have earned the United States Army Ranger tab. That simple patch of cloth was the hardest emblem I ever earned on my uniform, and the one I am most proud of. It represents the courage and the confidence, the valor and the integrity, the sense of duty and the fortitude of thousands of Rangers who have made their mark serving this country, its values, and its freedoms. And that tab speaks to the Rangers who assaulted through the heavily defended beaches at Normandy and climbed that terrible cliff at Pointe du Hoc. When you go there and see it even today, it will bring you to your knees to remember the sacrifices that were made there and what those brave men did to accomplish their mission. In every subsequent campaign in our nation's military history, Rangers have led the way. Today, in Iraq and Afghanistan, and in other places around the globe, Rangers are vitally important to the success of our campaigns. Their demonstrated skills in close combat and their 100% and then some ethos is essential in the high-risk nature of conflict today. And this tab reflects the confidence and the pride that all of us feel as a part of this magnificent Ranger tradition. It says that we are capable of taking on the toughest physical and mental challenges possible, that we can do whatever is required when the going gets tough, that there is nothing we cannot do in the service of our country. Special thanks this morning to the families of our Rangers. Many of you have come long distances to be here at this special event, and all of you are to be commended for your unwavering support of these great soldiers.